Welcome everybody back to some more Timberborn. So I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is I managed to actually fix my mistake. We lost a lot of beavers. We were up to like 150 beavers, and I had to pause this whole mining area over here for a little while. We have a massive high score of 22 well-being. We've got 9 bots, and I'm actually going to do some changing of priorities. So we need a minimum of 5 bots in this district. That's a thing that just needs to be a thing. We also lack a lot of beavers now. We got, I think, there's 67 job vacancies currently. I'm also going to keep some extra bots in this district too. I'm actually going to turn that into the water things into a bunch of bot jobs for a little moment while because we had a little bit of a problem. Um, we lost a lot of beavers. They will come back and be alive again. But basically, we didn't have enough water to supply the refinery plus all of our beavers. So the refinery takes 2 carrots to 2 water. We had a bunch of carrots. In fact, we still have a bunch of carrots. But because we were using all the carrots for the refinery, we then couldn't do anything with the bots. So what I have to do is to fix it, which is what I've done at the moment, is I'm having to high prioritize these jobs because I can't afford to put bots in there. When I can afford to put the bots in there with all the science and stuff that I'm not actually making at the moment, that is when I can start putting some beavers in there. We also need to turn this back on because we need medicine. So I turned all the work time up to 24 hours, so they were consistently working for 24 hours around the clock. These jobs need to be filled like all the time. So I've set this district to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I need in this district. So I'm actually going to set it so there's a maximum of a minimum of 10 in this whole district. And then in the other district, we'll send. I think I need a lot more in this district over here, but I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure. I have to test this. Actually, I'll test it now. If I put in a power wheel and I just plonk it somewhere where I can access both sides, like so, get that built up pretty quick. We're just testing it. We'll get all our materials back because that's the new update. We've got plenty of food now, and the water's good as well now as well. Now we've got all these pumpers in, and the biofuel's also really good. We basically just need a couple of robots in here. Yeah, we're basically just on the forefront of losing a bunch of beavers, basically. We've got a bunch of food now and a bunch of water, so we should be okay. Um, the drought is in progress, hence why um, all this will start going down eventually. In fact, yeah, that's actually going to happen a lot sooner than I thought. So we'll lower this down to 2, I think. It should top this up rather nicely, to be fair. We will have to keep a little bit of an eye on it. And also detonate those last 2 ones there. Put the platform in. This is so that when these dams overflow, it flows down into here and back into this, so it's in a big circle. It does actually not flow off the map, which I'm quite happy with, to be fair. And not too sure why I even put this in, but it's high prioritized, and they can't reach that bottom one for some strange reason. So what I'll do is put in some triples and some doubles and then 2 singles, and we'll path those up on the top there so they can just get down to that block there. They'll build that in some time, and it just makes it look a little bit better. I really like this design that I did here. Anyway, back to the crisis at hand. The crisis has been averted, and we are storing some biofuel and stuff in these two here. Actually, I want that to be medicine still. We are also producing medicine for some injured beavers that are wandering around. But like I said, we've got a bunch of these that just need materials and stuff, and we don't have the beavers at the moment to actually get that. We can now send a beaver over to this district, but I'm not going to do that for now. I also think that the water's stopped, so we'll put that back down to 1. That'll flood everything for like a little while, but it will revive everything too. So, what's next on the agenda? Well, it involves making another reservoir. I wanted to see if you could put bots in here. Ah, no, you cannot. That's not great. That's not a good answer, to be fair. Can you put beavers bots in these? Yes, you can. We'll put a bot in there. So we got 2 bots that don't have any jobs to do at the moment, but that's fine. We'll get some bots doing some other stuff as well. Sorry about that. I just absolutely twatted the mic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you guys for a second. We're going to build up back up the beaver numbers that we once had. Hopefully reset up this district in this video and see where we go. I mean, massive crisis that honestly could have been averted. We'll put that back on, even though it takes a lot of power. But we got gravity batteries that are going down. But I was going to put in a bunch more of those, so that's fine. We're running low on planks. So, yes, wood is good now, food is good, water is good. I'll be back when we have the beaver numbers to accommodate everything. And after a short while later, we are back up to 80 beavers, 28 children, and 14 bots, which means I have reset up the mining district with a hauler, 1 miner, and a worker in there, and a other worker in there. We'll actually put this up to have the full amount in there, actually, so when they actually start coming over, we'll have some more in there. We'll put 4 in there. Okay, apparently it's not going to work. We'll put 2. Well, actually, we don't need any builders, do we? No, this isn't going to work because we need a guy in here. You know, we need 2 in there, we need 1 in there. Well, a bunch of gears and stuff coming over here as well because they are still bringing over biofuel and stuff too. We've got the same problem again. We are sending all of our biofuel to over here. So we need to go into distribution limits and limit to 100, 100, and 100. So they won't send more than 100 over. So basically, when these guys have 3, 6, 9. So now they won't send any over. Should mean that the barrel bots over the timber bots, I mean, that are over here should get fuel, which is obviously stored up here in this teeny tiny little thing. But once again, we are struggling for that thing. So when I get some more bots, tend to be in fact, we can put them in there and they can start doing that. But for now, we'll leave it as it is and just allow the beavers to do all that and keep this district flowing over here. I have set the limit over here to 15, so 15 beaver bots. Bots will go over here before they come out of here. But because I've put the bots in these, we got plenty of power and stuff. I think more to what I need is just another one of these, to be fair. Or just to basically unlock this so that the beavers, the barrel bots, can do it and prioritize it for them to make it for themselves. Because that'll bring up the efficiency and they will always be working in there to produce 5 of the biofuel every 3 hours, in game 3 hours anyway. So we will never run out. Basically, we'll never run out of biofuel because these guys work around the clock, fueling themselves. This actually fills up really quickly, to be fair. With carrots and stuff, which means our carrot production probably should be a little bit higher, but that's okay. Like I said, these will just continue producing it overnight, so I'm not 100% worried about this now. Hopefully, that fixes our crisis that we almost had, and we're not running out of water anymore. I have started a secondary little mini project down here, which I can't finish yet because I need to put in some new districts. So I thought I'd bring you back into this sort of little mini mega project, but I wanted to do that in the next episode, which is going to be all about this mega project down here. So, crisis averted. We have 3,600 water. We got 1,600 logs. Plenty of food now kicking about because we got some timber bots in here making bread to the point where actually they have run out of bread. They've actually run out of wheat. I know they haven't run out of wheat. Why are you guys not making any? Don't know. Oh, he's making it now. I don't know. Maybe he was getting some fuel or something. But they're making a bunch of bread. Actually, I think what was happening is they'd... Oh no, this can actually store a bunch of bread, so I don't really know what's going on there. So like I said, crisis averted, and the barrel bots saved the day. Who would have known the barrel bots would have saved the day? Oh, that's the other thing. That needs biofuels to make them. Anyway, bots will be made, and these are all getting prioritized and stuff. How are we doing for metal blocks? It's probably why... Yeah, that's exactly why we aren't producing anymore. I'm just not producing any metal blocks. We will prioritize these by the haulers because, and this one up here, because hopefully if my thing's working, yeah, this should have, yeah, we're sending scrap metal over here, so that's good. That's good. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of fixing a crisis that I caused by myself. Um, Crazy scenario. A little bit of a shorter episode trying to fix it. Stay tuned for the next episode, which will be coming out tomorrow, because this is obviously part of the 7 days of Timberborn, and we're going to start a big mega project down here, which will be fun because it'll be one of my first massive mega projects that I've ever done in all of Timberborn. So, if you guys enjoy, hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.